Coming up, homecoming's here. We've got all you need to know about what's happening on campus this week.
And the search is on. The UI is looking for a new dean for the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. The first candidate spoke on campus, what he had to say coming up.
We'll tell you more about one Hawkeye soccer player and her key position on the field.
It may be October, but we'll be feeling more like fall or winter this week. Stay tuned for weather.
All that and more coming up on this morning edition of DITV.
So don't go anywhere. It all starts right now.
Good morning and thank you for tuning in on this Wednesday, October 17th edition of DITV. I'm Bo Bowman alongside Kaylin Cluck.
Yep, and here is a look at our top story this morning. It's homecoming week at the University of Iowa, and the signs are all over campus with events and displays covering Iowa City. And
the university is using the homecoming festivities as an opportunity to honor international students with a week-long flag display.
DITV reporter Jahisha Thomas was at the flag ceremony and tells us what makes this display so special.
At the IMU, along the pedestrian bridge, Bridging Our World was the platform that held a beautiful dedication ceremony to celebrate the diversity of students from all over the country that have attended Iowa during the fall season.
We're so delighted to celebrate the 3,665 students on our campus today from various countries. Their presence makes us richer, deeper, and broader.
Being an international student myself, it was interesting to hear how a diverse campus had impacted other students' experiences.
As president of Graduate and Professional Student Government, I have the opportunity to work with a number of our international students each day. It is a privilege to get to know many of their stories and to see firsthand the drive and ambition each of them brings as they complete their journey at the University of Iowa.
I've been so thankful to have my peers to provide me with a rich and more in-depth perspective from all around the world, and that diverse perspective only enhances everything that I learn here in the classroom.
Walking along the bridge, it was an honor to see all the international students represented at Iowa, and it looks like they even found myself. Reporting from the IMU pedestrian bridge, this is Jahisha Thomas with DITV.
And the flags near the IMU are not the only mark homecoming has left on campus.
The Pentacrest is also home to a new display. Take a look at this year's Corn Monument.
The Corn Monument is an annual tradition going all the way back to 1919. This year's statue is showcasing the wave to the Children's Hospital inside Kinnick Stadium.
A group of civil and environmental engineering students put the display together. The whole thing is made almost entirely out of corn.
It's probably one of my favorite monuments yet. They did a really beautiful job with it.
That's right.
And Hubbard Park will be a busy place today with the 3rd annual Fresh Check Day. The event takes place from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. and it aims to provide students with information about the mental health resources on campus. Last year, the event was hosted at the IMU Ballroom. Barry Schreier, the UI Counseling Services Director, says the purpose of the event is twofold. It is combining a fair atmosphere while spreading information about difficult topics like anxiety and depression. One of the organizers' main goals for Fresh Check Day is to help lessen the stigma around mental illness.
This week is packed with a bunch of other events all over campus. Here are the details of events today that are open to the public. This morning from 10 to noon is a faculty and staff coffee bar in the Hubbard Commons of the IMU. This afternoon from 3 to 5 is a black and gold bags tournament in Hubbard Park. And later tonight, each of the residence halls will be serving homecoming-themed dinners for students. Stick with DITV for more on all the homecoming festivities happening this week.
The University of Iowa earned 4 out of 5 stars in LGBTQ friendliness on the Campus Pride Index. The UI scored the highest in the state, with 5 stars in LGBTQ-friendly academic life and 2 stars in housing and residence life. An academic coach in the UI Center for Diversity and Enrichment says that number can only go up. The university now offers the LGBTQ living learning community in Stanley Hall and roommate matching opportunities. Campus Pride Index also offers safe zone training for staff and faculty, which teaches information on inclusion, affirmation, and how to provide support for members of the LGBTQ community. Once completed, participants can display a Safe Zone sticker in their workplace.
The College of Liberal Arts and Sciences is on the hunt for a new dean. The first of 4 candidates spoke at an open forum on Monday night. DITV reporter Samantha Ostwick attended the forum and has all the details.
The Foxman Music Building was home to the University of Iowa's first of 4 open forums talking with candidates for the position of Dean of the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences. The first candidate was Professor Sasha Cope. He was the Dean of Arts and Sciences at Stony Brook University and Associate Dean at University of Texas. In his discussion, he put emphasis on the importance of funding to create proper student research, tuition issues, and perception issues.
I think we're in a new era where the federal government will be talking more and more about private funding of research because they're getting out of so many functions that used to be considered public goods. And that's a new reality we face. More and more, all of us are facing losses of funding from our states, and we're having to make up through tuition what used to be a direct state subsidy. The State University of New York and the city colleges of New York used to offer free tuition. We don't do that anymore, and I know that you face the same tuition pressures here.
The second candidate will speak in an open public forum on Thursday, October 18th at 3:30 p.m. at the Papa John Business Building. Reporting for DITV, I'm Samantha Ostwick.
And she's a woman of many talents. We have Samantha in the weather studio with more on what it's going to be like in Iowa City for the rest of the week. Sam?
Yeah, guys, thanks. On this Wednesday morning, we're going to be spoiled with sunshine as it should be clear skies all day with a high temperature at 52 degrees and the evening temperature dropping down to a cool 33 degrees. Moving on to the rest of the week, Thursday will also bring us sun with clear skies and a high temperature almost reaching 60 degrees. But throughout the day, it's expected to drop more than 20 degrees into the low 40s. Friday will bring us the first rainfall of the week with a 40% chance of morning showers and a high temperature around 57 degrees. Later in the day, it should clear up and drop down to the low 40s. Then Saturday, we'll have some sunshine in the morning, but as the day continues, it'll be partly cloudy with high winds and a temperature around the mid-50s, and later reaching into the low 40s. And to end the weekend, Sunday will also bring back that sun with a temperature in the low 50s and later dropping down to a very chilly 30 degrees. Despite the cold, let's enjoy this week of sunshine. Guys, back to you at the desk.
Iowa City has an official city flower now. The black-eyed Susan was picked as a part of an effort to attract pollinators to the area. The black and gold colors are fun for Hawkeye fans, but there's another reason this flower made the cut. The hope is that butterflies, bees, and songbirds will be attracted to the recent local and statewide initiatives have worked on to produce the presence of these animals. The resolution was prompted by the Project Green, and they are a nonprofit organization which invests in beautifying and maintaining landscapes.
Doctors from the UI hospitals and clinics are making a difference across the world. Last month, a team of surgeons and providers from UIHC traveled to Honduras to perform hand surgeries on children in need. The trip was a joint effort with the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Doctors from the 2 hospitals travel as part of a mission trip with an organization called Sharing Resources Worldwide. They help send 7 groups to Honduras each year to provide surgery for children who would not otherwise have access. Doctors involved said that the trip helped remind them that they loved medicine because it gives them a chance to help people. And 2 high schools in Des Moines combined efforts to raise money for the Holden Comprehensive Cancer Center here in Iowa City.
The volleyball teams of Madrid High School and Des Moines Christian Schools have raised over $700 during their match on October 9th.
And the teams created t-shirts to sell to anyone wishing to support the cause. And they charged $1 more than normal to donate to cancer research.
The money went to adolescent and young adult center or cancer program through the Holden Center at the University of Iowa Hospital and Clinics. And speaking of which, the Wave is finally going to be back this week. Hawks are back in Kenneck for the homecoming game.
I know, I'm really excited for that, and we've got Taylor in the sports studio to keep us updated on that and UI Soccer.
Thanks, guys. I know we're all pumped to see Hawkeye football back in Kenneck this weekend, but we'll get to that in a moment. Let's talk some Hawkeye soccer. With an undefeated record at home, the Iowa soccer team has had a solid season, and there's one Hawkeye that has been key to that success.
Junior goalkeeper Claire Graves has been playing soccer since age of 9, but has been passionate about the goalie spot since.
I liked forward when I was younger, but it's been about, it's been a good 6 or 7 years since I've done that, so I like where I am and I like the position.
The goalkeeper position on the field can be difficult at times, but Claire Graves uses her communication skills to address her teammates on the field.
Seeing if there's any runners along the line, kind of communicating that. It's less about me and more about like how can I prevent the ball from continuing to move down the field, I guess. I don't think it's more important than any other one, but I think that it's definitely a needed position to have like a strong vocal leader back there to help kind of direct things.
Her mentality between the net is another key to her success.
It's okay to give up a goal because the Big Ten is a hard conference and sometimes you just give up goals. So just knowing that there's going to be another opportunity and that if I let down for the next play, then like we're in an even deeper hole. So just knowing that I need to continue helping my team.
Graves has also moved herself into third place with all-time program history victories. Reporting for DITV Sports, this has been Natalie Acapetti.
Claire and the Hawks will be taking on Minnesota tomorrow night in Minneapolis, and then they'll travel back to Iowa City on Sunday to take on Northwestern and celebrate their senior night. And while Go Hawks was echoing throughout the courts of the HTRC on Tuesday, it was surprisingly not for the Hawkeyes, but for the Jayhawks. At the ITA Central, all women's Hawkeye tennis players were eliminated compared to the Kansas Jayhawks, who had 2 players in the final. Jayhawk Janet Koch, pictured in the black, defeated junior teammate Maria Torin-Ribes 6-5 and 6-3. Koch outlasted Torin-Ribes in a tight first set before outclassing her fellow KU teammate with tough, gritty rallies like this one. Unfortunately, the Hawkeyes' all entrants failed to make it past the round of 16, but senior Adorable Huckabee won an impressive match in her exhibition over the weekend. The Hawkeyes return to the HTRC in January in team play where an ambitious young team will set their sights on making the NCAA tournament. Which means the Hawks are finally returning home to Kinnick after 3 weeks on the road. Here is what the Hawks had to say about this weekend's matchup against Maryland.
I think it's going to be challenging. They got a big old line and really good running back, so you got to be prepared.
They run downhill. They're fast guys, and it's going to be a big challenge for us, but it's something we're looking forward to because we feel our strength is stopping the run, so it's going to be a good matchup come Saturday.
Just that we have to prepare for those different things or different challenges that they can bring to the table has been the biggest thing for us this week. But yeah, they can do a lot, so we have to know how to react to that.
You know, the goal is to win every single week, and that's the focus every time. You know, we got to get better, and then next time out, we got to try and play a little better, a little harder, a little tougher, and hopefully the wins just keep coming.
We'll see if the Hawks can keep rolling through the Big Ten. And for more on this matchup, tune in tomorrow to hear from DI pregame editor Adam Hensley in the newsroom. Guys at the desk, back to you.
4 years after no white cheddar cheese curds, the Kelowna Creamery is finally going to start producing them.
The Creamery brought back to life the beloved tradition of cheese curd making in Kelowna.
The company bought the old Twin County dairy property in 2015, and fans have been eagerly awaiting for the return of the cheese curds ever since. A managing partner said they sold out of 1,000 pounds of the cheese curds in just 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm from Wisconsin, and I don't know if Iowa's cheese curds can compare, but I'm really happy this state is getting to experience them.
I think they can. 1,000 in 2 hours, that's incredible. All right, that's all we have for you on this morning edition of DITV. We'll see you back here tomorrow, same time, same place.
Have a good day, Iowa City.